Hi OPC, Tammy here with this month's Wunda Chair class. Let the good times roll.
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
So we have two great songs that have Let the Good Times Roll in the title. Bonus points if you can put both artists in the community chat. We are going to be rocking and a rolling with our Wunda Chair. And you may not think rolling exercises on the chair because we don't want to roll off the chair, but the positions we can get into here with the chair and where we have to reach to in order to find that curve in the spine, in order to find the length and the reach through the arms and the legs can really make all of our rolling exercises that we do on the mat, on the reformer, can make all of those so much better. So we're going to get to play with them here today. You don't need any extra props for this class. However, if there is something that you use that makes this workout fantastic for you anytime you're on your chair, then go ahead and bring it into this workout as well. I am going to be using a sticky pad at some point, and we're going to do some floor portions, so I like to have a mat down to save the spine. And I am beginning with 2 low springs. We're going to start with some footwork. So wherever you normally are in your footwork, go ahead and set your springs there. As you continue this class throughout the month, feel free to change those springs and play around with it because it changes where you connect with the work. As I'm coming down, we're going to start in toes, just feeling that ball of the foot to the big toes, wrapping right around the pedal. Make sure all 10 toes are touching. Everything is so nice and active. And I'm going to start in Pilates first. So I'm going to be a little closer to the front edge because you'll see we're going to do our first rolling exercise right here. So I'm going to take a big inhale to the front. And as I bring my arms down, I'm going to find it in this cross arm position. If you're old enough to know I Dream of Jeannie, this is the I Dream of Jeannie arm. So keep the crown of the head reaching up, the sits bones reaching down, and let's pump out for 8 here. Good. Now reach the hands up, and this time round over and reach any place on the lower part of your shin like we were doing, rolling like a ball. And now let's pump the legs. Your hands will just slide up the shins. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring ourselves all the way back up. So we've already gotten our first rolling posture in. Let's come back into our cross arms. And now we're going to take the feet into this parallel position. And here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Come on up. Inhale. Exhale, roll over. Find the lowest part on the shin that you can hold and rolling like a ball press. Now, when I'm at OPC, this wound is a little different. 1 more. And let's float ourselves up. The Wunda I often work on is a balanced body Wunda, and I often don't reach all the way down to the ground. So it's kind of nice to be able to reach all the way down here. So now let's go to a frog. Let's keep those feet in our Pilates first. I'm going to reach the hands back. Now this hand position, everybody has comments on hand position, so let's find something that is working for you. Fingers forward as the hands are back is usually the most common one. I like ever so slightly turned out because it helps me keep the heart up and away and keeps my triceps in alignment to the shoulders. The only thing I don't like are the hands completely backwards. So find somewhere between those 2 first choices and let's try there. So we're going to keep this pedal up. And now let's take a breath, and as we exhale, we're lifting through the glutes and the triceps, bringing those hips up and keeping that beautiful curve in the lower back. We're trying not to turtle in the shoulders. We want the heart up and away. So let's pump those legs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, can you keep your feet up and ride? This is like elevator frog, right? So we are doing dips and holding that frog position. Let's do 4 more. And 3. This is 2 and 1. And have a seat for a moment. Just going to shake or twirl that out. And now let's see if we can't do that with a little bit of a combo spirit. We're going to try 3s. If you had one hand position you did already, maybe try the different hand position. So we're taking the hips up, and now you've done the first part of this, so you can see how much curve there is. This is the rolling posture for almost everything. And let's do 1, 2, 3. Elbows, 1. High chest, 2, 3. Legs, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And come on down. Now we're going to go into a bit of stomach massage here. So you're going to want a pad. And in this stomach massage, we are going to be a little further back on our seat than we were when we started with our footwork. I'm going to stay on these two low springs, moving back a bit. And now I'm pulling up from under the top of chair. And as I'm pulling up, I'm also pulling just a little bit apart because I want to find that same strong round back that we use in all of our rolling and rocking positions throughout our exercises. I'm going to come back in here into our turned out first. And what will happen, because my seat is further back, the back of your thighs are going to stop the chair. You're not going to be able to go quite all the way, and that's just fine. So let's find here, let's try groups of 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the chair pumping. Now start to float yourself up until you find that tall spine. Arms come behind you, and hands are going to face fingertips forward for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to let those arms come around again, and we're going to go for reach, just like if we were on the reformer. Here's our 6, 5, 4, 3. Isn't that a rolling position if you ever saw one? Here we go for twist, a little taller. So it's really 2 pumps to take you back, 2 pumps to bring the arm forward, 2 pumps take you back, 2 pumps bring you forward. Let's repeat that. And relax. Let's go from here into tendon stretch. So I'm separating the feet, I'm going to the heels, and we're going to linger a bit in our tendon stretch to work on that curling position and what we feel. So we're going to use that same hand position, pulling a little up and a little out from here. And as we push the legs down and the legs straighten out, go ahead and find the roundest curl that you can here. Then let's go ahead and take that up. 2 more, 1 more, bring it down. Keep pulling apart as you find your seat again, and now pull yourself back up. That was a good round. Adjust anything, and we're going to add a little bit of our tendon stretch arms like we would do on the reformer. So I'm pulling apart. I'm starting from that tall spine. I'm starting from my knees bent. As I extend the legs down, I feel the curve in my body. I extend through the curve in my body. And now I'm going to curve a little bit lower, like if I was on the reformer doing a tendon stretch, reaching and reaching. Now take a breath. Lengthen the arms back. Curve the body up. 3 here. That's 2. And that's 1. And then sitting, rolling ourselves back up. Let's try that last version one more time. So start from the tallest position that you can. Feel the legs extend. As the legs have hit the floor, Now they extend all the way. The body rounds over, finding the tallest round. Then let's see if you can